I grew up like feeling so ashamed of myself. I saw it like it was something that, like a disability in me. I always looked out for solutions. I would be so sad, so depressed. I was not happy. I hated going out. I hated being in open areas. I had social anxiety. I had body dysmorphia. Like, it just really spoiled my whole narrative from my childhood. My name is Chinemerem Lori Ibe. When I first started seeing it in my early teenagehood, I attempted waxing. So I tried waxing in like 4 different places, because every time I waxed, my skin always reacted. I have white hairs, bacteria build up, like my skin was just so allergic to waxing. If I wax today, within like the next 3 days, you start seeing some things on my face. At first, I always blamed the spa. So what I do is I tried here. I realized that, okay, it's actually from my skin. The friction is too much for my skin. So I stopped waxing. I tried laser hair removal for 6 months. And I was assured that after the 6 months, everything will be gone. But unfortunately, it just stalled the growth for a short period of time. And afterwards, it just came back. What made me relate that incident that happened to me is because I was actually seeing someone at that moment, and he was trying to project his insecurities on me. What I observed from the whole scenario is that he was ashamed that I had facial hairs. So instead of coming outright to me, he started looking for solutions, because I never made it look like it was a problem to me, right? I was already waxing at that time. I was still trying to figure out how to, navigate this situation. You understand? He was the one that he was seriously looking for a solution to pick up his laptop. He's, typing. He's going on Google, and I'm like, is everything okay? He was even saying that he was not even saying things like that. Don't I see some girls that they wax their whole body? I'm like, why would you even? You can see I'm really hairy, so you're telling me I should be waxing my whole body? Like, do you know the kind of pain we're talking about? Imagine someone like me, you're telling me I should wax my whole body. Do you want me to bleed? I will literally bleed, because it's really unrealistic. Then he started comparing me to some girls, that he sees some girls, their skin are glowy, it was just projection. So at that point, that was a red flag for me, and I'm like, if you cannot even accept me in my natural form, so how else are you going to accept me? How else are you going to love me? Because you're not loving all of me. You're saying you're looking for solutions. Am I a problem? It's not a problem. I should be the one bringing it up. Then you will not say, oh, how do you want us to go about it? So it was such a red flag for me. People are not as open-minded to facial hairs as I thought. I've had facial hairs for the longest of times. I think from my teenagehood, I think I was like 13, 14, the first time I saw it. And I didn't even understand what it was, because I didn't really see it as a problem, because I saw my mom have it. So it wasn't really strange to me. But the way the society perceived me at that time now made me conscious of it, getting uncomfortable, the teasing, going to the market. All these commercial riders always teasing me. I was so young, so I got to experience shame because of it. I was a small girl, and they were just teasing me. Oh, be a girl. This one, you are wicked. They just make very condescending comments about me, and I grew up feeling so ashamed of myself. I saw it like it was something that, how will I put it, like a disability in me. I always looked out for solutions. I would be so sad, so depressed. I was not happy. I hated going out. I hated being in open areas. I had social anxiety. I had body dysmorphia. It just really spoiled my whole narrative from my childhood, because I saw it early. So I was exposed to what made me feel like there was something wrong with me. You can't condescend me. There's no room for that. Maybe you might have your opinions about it. That's what gives them room to not bring it up as conversations. But to reject me, no. I don't even give that opportunity for rejection, because what are you rejecting about me? I don't even even if you're rejecting me, I'm not even seeing it. I'm not seeing it, because I'm in love with myself. So that's not priority. But the only things I always get is just, I'll be in a gathering, I'll be used as a subject. Why can't you just leave me alone? Like, everybody here has something I obviously don't like in their body. You don't see me bringing it out and talking about it. Like, currently, this is like the last time I shaved. I think I shaved on Sunday. So from Sunday to now, this is what has grown, right? So I have to shave like once a week just to keep it clean. There was one time, I was just like, I felt so bad one night. I remember crying, and I was like, if only I can just use knife and just, scrape out my chin. Like, is it possible? That kind of frustration. Like, can I just use knife and just slice it out? But I think I've outgrown those phases, and right now I'm at peace with myself now. I even say some kids, sometimes their parents are with them and their kids are pointing fingers at me and making some very, inappropriate comments. I appreciate the parents that put their children in order. Some parents caution them, some parents laugh with their kids. And when you are laughing with your kids, what example are you trying to prove to this child? What generation are you breeding? So people should be more enlightened. Don't look at us like we are aliens. We are just girls that found ourselves in this condition, and it doesn't make us feel less. It doesn't make us less of a woman. It doesn't stop us from doing other things that other women do. It doesn't make us less than anybody. It is just nature. Just the same way you can have a tall person, the same way you can have a short person, the same way people are light skinned, dark skin. Some guys have beards, some don't have beards. Do you understand? It's just one of those things. God is the one that created everybody, and nobody's in any position to victimize or try to belittle someone because you feel like they have facial hair. Yes, we have facial hairs, but it's nature. I studied mass communication in Federal Polytechnic, Oko, Anambra State. I have been cooking for let's say 3 years now. I have Nemi's Kitchen and Nemi's Interiors. Those are the two businesses I juggle currently, and I live in Lagos at the moment.